Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the 2016 Rush Lunch presented by the New Zealand Society of Hong Kong. My name is Malcolm Bentley. I'm the Treasurer of the New Zealand Society in Hong Kong, and on behalf of our President Lachlan Christie and the members of the committee, I'd like to welcome you all to the South China Athletic Association and thank you for your attendance. I certainly hope that the next few hours proves to be a wonderful experience for you all. We have some very special guests in order for you to enjoy. Okay, so the reason I'm doing a video today is unfortunately I can't be there locally. I recently had some surgery and don't have clearance to fly or leave the country, so thanks to the wonders of YouTube and the internet, I'm at least able to say something to you all virtually. Moving on. Allow me to give you a quick brief overview of what we have in store for you today. To begin, wonderful restaurant inside the South China Athletic Association, wonderful food, but more importantly we have some former rugby internationals with us who are going to entertain you for several hours this afternoon before you all head across to the football stadium. It's going to be fairly casual. We like to sort of keep things reasonably fluid, but we've got rugby superstars from New Zealand, from Australia and from Scotland. So as opposed to a rush lunch, it's probably more like a Tri-Nation degustation. But let me start by introducing everybody to you. We start with Frank Bunce, former All Black international, 55 caps for New Zealand, 5 for Western Samoa in the 90s, and he appeared in the 1991 and 1995 World Cups. Welcome, Frank. Christian Cully, as we all know him, nicknamed the Pai Kokoriki Express, 46 tries, 58 tests, highest try score, 9th highest try scorer in international rugby. I've also had the pleasure of playing golf with Cully. Hits a really good golf ball, plays off a 4 handicap. Sorry I couldn't be there with you this year, Cully, but don't worry, I'll take your money off you next year, mate. Okay, Terry Wright, our very own Terry Wright, member of the New Zealand Society, All Black from 86 to 92, played 30 internationals and was a member of the victorious 87 Rugby World Cup squad. I've also had the pleasure of playing golf with Terry as well. Also off a 4 handicap, although he tries to bullshit everybody these days saying that he's off 9, but we know better, don't we, Terry? David Campese, Australian Wallaby. He's been capped 101 times and actually held the world record for the most tries in international matches until some Japanese guy beat the record, but we don't know who he was, so it doesn't really count, does it, Campo? Of course, Campo is famous for the goose step, a move which has actually been likened to the gazelle-like moves of Tim Hayward from Causeway Bay Rugby Club, although there does seem to be some discrepancy on the dates given by Mr. Hayward, given that he's only 40 years of age and Campo's a little bit older than that. But who am I to argue with Tim Hayward? But 101 games, Campo, 101 internationals is pretty impressive when you consider that you've played more international games than Causeway Bay has actually won games in the last 20 years, so well done. Finally, Al Kellock, Scottish international captain, 56 caps between 2004 2011. He was in the team that had that, well, some say historic, I say fluky, win over Australia in 2009. But welcome anyway, Al. Nice to see you. Finally, your MC for the day is Jed the Jedi Tian. Jed is basically the big man of alternative rugby commentary in Asia Pacific, and I'd just like to say, please somebody ensure that there is a steady flow of beer to the stage for Jed, because we all know that he gets a bit dehydrated from time to time. Okay, so that's the lineup for today. Now, to add a bit of class and credibility to that lineup, we're also very privileged to have Gabrielle Rush with us today, who is the New Zealand Consul General in Hong Kong. So welcome to you, Gabby. Gabby, of course, is the lady that we named the Rush Lunch after, as opposed to that other rugby person. Just kidding, Eric. Okay, so our sponsors. seriously for a moment, I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors. I'm not going to list them all. There will be a PowerPoint presentation playing in the background so you can see who they all are. But without the support of our sponsors, it wouldn't allow us to actually put an event like this on very easily. So your support is sincerely appreciated by all concerned, and particularly from the members of the New Zealand Society. Much of the alcohol that you're drinking today and some of the prizes that you'll see in today's raffle have been graciously supplied by these sponsors, so a big thank you. Now, I understand that our pink-shirted, kilt-wearing Scottish friends have returned to the Rush Lunch this year. They were a lot of fun last year. Great to have you back in Hong Kong, although I do understand that you have your wives with you this year. Never mind, it's great to have you anyway, and I really hope that you enjoy yourselves as much as you did last year. I also understand that Causeway Bay Rugby has a table here, so it's great to have some of my former rugby colleagues in the room. But if I could just perhaps mention that we should get security to move a little closer to that particular table, please, just as a precaution. I'm not saying anything, but don't judge. But watch out for Ian Riddle. He's the one that I was warning you about. Maybe if we get enough beer into Tim Hayward later, he might be able to show Campo his gazelle step as well. So welcome, boys. We also have a great New Zealand Society golfer in the room too, Dan Shepherd, and his 3 tables. Wow, Dan, you certainly are the whale of the event. Thanks, mate. I'm very impressed. I didn't realise he actually had 29 other mates. But the Riversdale Wairarapa people are also here today with Dan, which is, of course, Highlander country, so welcome to all those people as well. I'd also like to welcome the President of the Friends of Mauritius, another great supporter of the New Zealand Society. Obviously Jonas and the team from National Australia Bank are with us as well. Callum from the Flight Centre and all the gang. Good to see you guys back once again. And of course all of our friends from Australia, all the Kiwis from New Zealand in Hong Kong. It's really set to be a fantastic day. So anyway, that's about all from me. I'm going to pass proceedings now over to Lachlan Christie, who's the President of the New Zealand Society, and he's going to kick things off for you today. So all that remains for me is to say to everybody, please enjoy the wonderful food, the lineup of rugby superstars on offer. Have a great weekend at the Hong Kong Rugby Sevens. I'm going to have a beer in your honour. Take care. Bye-bye.